Hello, everyone.
What is up, everybody?
Whoop, whoop. Wednesday night, best night of the week. Woo! I don't know what Billy's doing over there. I'm like talking to his little figurines over here, and if I look over there, then I look weird on the camera. So anyway, I am so excited to be here with you guys tonight. What a beautiful day it's been today. I couldn't get outside enough, although I couldn't always be outside due to other things, but it's beautiful. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. We are so excited that you're here. We have a lot of fun things planned. But Dustin started off the group chat with a question. So I'm just going to reignite it and hopefully we get some new responses. But what's been your favorite part of the week so far? I answered, it's been the sunshine. I want all the sunshine, all the rays, all the time. So that's been my favorite part of the week so far. I think Billy may have a different answer, especially after tonight. So Billy, do you want to intro what we're going to get ready to do tonight?
Well, I want to answer the question what my favorite part of this week has been so far.
Sure.
So I would have to say we watched Ant-Man over several days.
We did,
with
yes.
Shepard because he really loves Ant-Man and wanted to watch Ant-Man.
He loves all superheroes,
Loves all
if we're
superheroes.
clear.
But my favorite part of this week was when he learned to ride a bike on
Oh,
Monday.
yes, that is true. Sheppy is on a pedal bike now. If you ask him what he rides, it's a pedal bike. No training wheels, full steam ahead, Spider-Man helmet. He's good to go. And also, Billy, do you know what I'm going to get ready to say? Another highlight of the week so far. Okay.
If you know sign language.
Parker finally went on the potty.
Poop.
Woo!
She pooped in the potty. She's
Okay,
been peeing on the potty for weeks.
Listen, we don't need to give all the deets all the time. We are down to like 2 diapers a day for them at bedtime. So we are very excited for the progression that things have happened over this week at the Height household. So anyway, it's been a big week, a great week. I'm going to chalk it up to there being sunshine out. That's what I'm going to say, the reason all of these good things are happening. So anyway, Billy.
All right, so I'm going to intro what we're going to do tonight. So we're not doing a game. We're going to do
It's a game for me, though.
It's a game for Maggie. We're going to do an AUA, which is an Ask Us Anything. So
be appropriate, guys.
Be very clear. If it's not appropriate, we're just going to skip over it, and you might get banned. So be careful with what you put in there. Ask us anything. We might not get to all of them, but while you guys ask us your questions, which I would start putting them in there now because we have a delay of about 23 seconds, I think, is what it is tonight.
Yeah,
it varies every
like
night,
that.
Unfortunately. But put your questions in right now. But while we do the AUA,
it's the best night ever. Can we just say it?
Maggie is going to try to shave my head.
Let's go. I've been wanting to wax Billy's legs for group for quite some time. So, this is me being in a candy store right now. It's a highlight for sure. Very excited to shave Billy's head tonight.
Yeah, so as you guys know, I shave my head. I've been shaving my head for 2 years now, maybe, whatever it is.
3 or 4.
No, I haven't been shaving it with a razor for that long. But anyway, so she is going to shave my head. I'm terrified. I'm definitely going to be bleeding, 100%. But while you guys ask us questions, she's going to shave my head. So we have all the accoutrements ready now. And so
stay hydrated, guys.
I'm gonna have to take the headset off, but we're gonna wheel this over.
All right.
Like this.
All right.
Put it right here.
Can you angle it up so you can see me?
What do you mean, this?
Yeah, the camera.
Yeah, relax. All right, so I'm gonna take this off.
Who's excited? Can you tell I'm excited?
You can still hear me if I hold like this. So this is what we're gonna do. So I already have some questions. Hold
Ethan, I don't know why I scream so much. It's just who I am. I'm so excited. Okay. Who asked who first? Billy played a hard game for a little while. He tried to go after my friend, so I gave him some recommendations as to what music she liked, all of that. So I would say he definitely asked me out using like you know how on like a Diet Coke bottle it has like that screw top or whatever. Well, he
Oh
filled
my
those.
gosh. Relax.
He filled those.
There's expensive equipment up here, and you're just flinging water
He
everywhere.
filled those with little notes of asking me out. So that he asked me out, but I think I pursued him more initially.
Yeah, I mean,
His
guys.
nickname, affectionately by me, was Ears.
Ooh, clever.
It is clever.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that answers that question. How many snacks have you eaten lately? Way too many, Olive. Way too many. Oh no. What's happening back there? I'm nervous. Oh gosh, this is gonna be terrible.
This is gonna be really bad.
This instantly. Okay. Oh, why are you so aggressive?
Do you know anything about your wife?
It should be like soft and like lathered on there, and it feels like sandpaper. Okay.
Amber said a good one, I guess. Who do you miss most, Amber or Sam? Ooh, tricky. I miss Authentic Mermaid. I'm sorry, Sam. It's not that I don't miss you, but Authentic Mermaid, we are sisters.
I'm just gonna say Sam because, I mean, why not, right? Sam's the best. Okay. Who's your favorite youth group student? I can't answer that. But if I did answer that, oh no. Oh guys. There's going to be blood.
I am 100% sure that I am going to mess this up royally.
Oh no.
Thankfully, Billy doesn't have to go into work tomorrow, am I right?
Okay, remember what I told you earlier about how to do it? It feels so much different when someone else is doing this.
I am
no.
beyond nervous.
I don't like it. No, we're busy. Okay, I'm not going to answer that question about who your favorite youth group student is. Lauren wants to know how old you are. We're both 32.
32 for life! Oh gosh, I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
Can you please open the door?
No.
No. Ow.
You told me not to push down, so I'm not.
Give him a mohawk. I'll be honest, there's not enough hair for me to have a mohawk. Why are you doing that?
Liam, what do you need? Our children are locked out of this room currently, so they are like screaming, hollering, knocking. I'm sure you can hear the background. Make Billy bleed. Oh gosh.
Liam, we're busy in here. Ow! There's 100% blood in that one. There's blood.
No, there's not. I was
That
so
hurts.
gentle.
That hurts so bad. Oh.
Okay, what do you need, Liam? Okay,
No,
just a
Liam.
second.
Ow! Ow! No, I don't like that.
Don't know what I'm doing. Okay, what are some other questions?
There's a lot of make Billy bleed, which I really resent. I don't like that at all.
I'm not intentionally, for the record, I know I'm not gentle, but I am honestly trying to be as cautious as possible. Although, I don't know.
There's no way. You shave the beard too? Absolutely not. I just bought a beard straightener recently.
Yes, he really did.
Because my beard is really curly, and so I do oil and some other stuff to try.
Does it hurt?
Doesn't feel great. I'm trying to make it nice and smooth, but I'm gonna grow it down. So trying to grow it down to mid chest level is where I'm going. So, let's see what else. This is a very, very weird thing to be watching live. I agree.
Ow, that I felt skin.
Yes, yeah, I felt it leave my head. 100%. My skin
Okay.
is missing.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Do not try this at home, people. Do not go and Billy, don't go and try to do this on your siblings. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a reason why our children are locked out of the room currently. Billy's nicknames in high school were Prom King, because he was one.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You sure did.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I think Ears was one of yours.
No. I had friends in high school, not mean people like you.
I was a nice person once I came to know Jesus.
Yeah, well, it was before you came to know Jesus and you called me yours. So.
That's not true. Ish. One can never really.
Just shave.
I don't really know where else to go. I feel.
Where else to go? Look at there's a ton of space.
I know, but you keep making faces like it hurts and I'm shaving
does.
your skin off.
It does.
Draw a smiley face on his head with markers. Oh. You got to turn around the other way though.
Why did you do that? You should on the front.
Oh.
I need to show you something so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I can't unlock the door right now, Liam.
Liam, you're gonna have to.
Liam is outside this door going crazy. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Oh my goodness. When can we get back to the church? That's a great question.
At least not until May 1st.
At least not until May 1st. Probably later than that, honestly.
Grace, I love that you are laughing at his being a prom king. I know.
Why is that funny, guys?
It is just hilarious. We were very polar opposites in high school. That is what it is. I'm not entirely sure what Liam's trying to show us, Amber. Who knows? I mean, he's trying to say, what if Parker gets a marker? Well, then she cleans it off with a magic eraser. I don't really know.
What was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened on a date with Maggie?
It's probably from me. I don't know. I'm the one that gets the embarrassing weird things.
That's a great question. Let me think about that.
Oh gosh.
That is skin. The back of my head has to be bleeding. Has to be. 100% has to be bleeding.
Oh man. Okay, I am. Yes, Liam.
Ow.
I mean it sounds painful. Can you guys hear it?
This is some ASMR stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Most embarrassing thing ever happened on a date. Let me think about this.
I don't know.
Probably when Maggie got caught shoplifting.
That never happened, for the record.
Thief and a liar.
He is not being truthful.
Never happened.
I will tell you the most embarrassing date that we ever had. So we went to Ohio State, and
Get some of this in front.
you cringe every time I try to get the stuff in the
I'm
front.
cringing all the time. Just go.
Okay. Sam, thank you for affirmation that you hear it. Okay. So we went to Ohio State, and our friends and us double dated all the time, and so he had me go on a scavenger hunt around Ohio State's campus. But it was a double date. So my best friend and I were sent around Ohio State's campus separate on a double date scavenger hunt. You would think that it would have been together, only to come back to their nasty house with 13 dudes and eat in their mold infected basement a dinner that they had cooked. It's the thought that counts. But looking back on it, it was not a highlight at all.
I'm seeing a lot of people say they believe me about you being a thief.
Wow, guys.
Actually, you've never sold something before.
Okay. Not the time or the place.
Okay,
I didn't know Jesus at the time, for the record. Yeah, it was, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Are we done here?
I think we need to be done.
Okay. Who got lost? What does that mean?
Nobody got lost. I found my way around.
All right.
But
Go.
I need a towel to wipe my hands off.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, stop. No, stop. Hold on.
He would have gotten so mad if I did that.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody got lost. We just were bummed that we couldn't do it together. Hey, I did pretty okay. I mean, I will take a picture and put it
Pretty
on.
okay.
Yeah, you should see the back. It's bad.
Well, here, wash your hands off. She's gonna wipe her hands off, and then she's gonna grab this other camera over here, and then she's gonna put it on.
Can I go? You entertain. I'm gonna go wash my hands really quickly.
Take this with you.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay. Oh, it is.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
It's really slippery, guys.
Oh my goodness. So, welcome to the show this evening. My name is Billy. I'll be your host. Okay, not bad. What was the best date? We went on a date and we did something at the Ocean Club. I think that was a really good date. The date where I propose probably will be another really good date in her book. Answer the latest question. Oh, that's the question I just answered. Sorry. Keep shaving. Who got lost? Dream come true. Okay, so there's a lot happening right now. Sorry, everyone. Our desk is soaked and we're locking our kids out right now too.
Okay, after this we'll watch Frozen.
Which is amazing.
Okay.
Let me
Yep.
just bring this back down down to earth here. All right, Maggie's gonna show
I'm
you.
back, baby.
Maggie's gonna show you
The back of.
the back of my head.
Yep. Woo! Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible. You said you thought you did pretty good. That is
No, like,
so bad.
In the spots that I shaved, it's pretty good.
There's a ton of hair that you missed. The entire left side of my head has not been shaved.
Yeah, I mean for sure not.
I'm not bleeding though.
No. You must have really sensitive skin, which is no shocker. Look how shiny this part is, though.
Yeah, when you actually shave it, it looks good.
But you were like.
This is so mangled. Look at this side,
It is
guys.
so bad.
Look at this side.
It looks like he's like trying to be like Wolverine or something. I don't know if that's the right character I'm thinking of. Probably not. Ooh, guys. One of Billy's accoutrements is down.
What? Which one?
I don't know. The puppy that
Oh,
Chuck
the one
Leah
that
made.
Girly made. All right, so
Okay, so not as bad as we thought, right, guys? Like not
terrible.
great.
Not terrible.
Not horrible though either. So overall, I think I'm not gonna do that again. But you learned a little bit more about us. So here we are.
All right, so you're gonna do some announcements, and then you're gonna
Yes.
intro the next thing.
Yes. Okay. Some announcements. So as you guys know, Amber is doing an Instagram live on Fridays at noon. So our Instagram is hcc.students. We will have a live study going on at noon on Fridays, and we're going through Not a Fan by Kyle Idleman. By Kyle Idleman. It is the student version. So we have Right Now Media as a church. It's an awesome resource that families can use, individuals can use. There's a ton on there. And one of the things on the student or youth page is this Not a Fan Kyle Idleman study. It's 4 weeks. We're going to be on week 3, I believe, this Friday. 2 days. I mean, less than 2 days now, if we're being honest. Amber will be there. Dustin will be here on, I almost said Wednesday night. Dustin's here typically on Sunday nights at 6. With it being Easter, we will be off. So there will be no Sunday night live session for you. Isaiah has also been doing our weekend teachings. With it being Easter, we are off on that as well. So check for Amber on Friday, but then we will be back here for our next live next Wednesday. A couple of things that we're adding into the student world to try to stay connected, stay engaged with you guys. We are going to be doing some Zoom meetings. So I haven't picked a time, a date, any of those things. So if you guys have a preferred day and time, drop it in the comments so I know. But we're going to be doing some live Zoom, not live, they will not be live, but some Zoom meetings with you guys so that we can just talk face-to-face, well, as face-to-face as we can be, hear what's going on, how your life's been going, get you engaged with other students as well. That's the nice thing about Zoom. We're going to try to do that.
Zoom, 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 make your heart go boom, boom, my supernova girl.
If anybody can name that movie, when this is all over, we'll buy you a Chipotle burrito.
Don't look
it
it
can't
up.
be Sam and
No,
Amber because I think you might know
They're
this
just
already.
going to Google it, and they're going to figure it out.
Maybe. Well, be honest here, peeps. Okay, so we're going to try some Zoom meetings next week, see how it goes. So if you have a preferred day and time next week, let me know in the comments, and we'll get that set up. And I'll be sending that out to you guys probably through Remind, maybe through the parent email. So make sure you're on both so that we know what to do. I think that's all the announcements I have. I don't think I'm missing anything. I should have written them down and posted it in front of me so I could read it, but I didn't. You know me, guys. You know me. So now we have a special treat. I think Authentic Mermaid has something to share with us, right, Billy?
Everyone get ready. Here we go.
just have to touch door handles all the time. Better grab some hand sani. First is our tried and true Purell hand sanitizer. Let's check it out. Oh, it smelled too close. That is a strong smell. On the kills germ scale, bet. This thing is killing 99.99% of germs. 2 sig figs past the decimal point. What? That smell was a little strong for me. Does it have vibes? There's some cool bubbles in it, but I still don't think it's got some vibes. These boots are made for walking, not touching. Shoes touch dirt, and dirt is dirty. Better grab some hand sani. Okay, y'all, this one is real special. It's from Bath & Body Works called Mermaid Life. Obviously, I love it. That's why there's just a little bit left, but we're gonna try it today. Kills germs? Yes. Scent? Yes, it smells like coconut. And vibes? So mermaid. Wanna know what's dirty? Things that live in dirt. Better grab some hand sani. It's called Dazzling Diamond, and it actually has sparkles in it. So, for killing germs, we're gonna go with totes maybe? I still think so. And then for scent, it's kind of a take it or leave it. I leave it, but you know, that's fine. And vibes with the sparkles, picture perfect, camera ready.
Warning, hand sanitizer is in short supply and is not a fashion accessory. Sparkles, though pretty, do not kill germs.
Yes! Authentic Mermaid coming in with some heat for hand sanitizer. Jubilee made an appearance. Gotta love Jubilee. But now it is the highlight. I don't know if it's the highlight really. But we are getting ready to worship with Bailey again this week.
AKA Golden Buzzer.
Golden Buzzer, that's for sure. So if you guys are in your family rooms, out on your deck, around a table, in your rooms, wherever you may be, why don't you guys go ahead and stand and worship with me from afar while we listen to Bailey.
Hey guys, Bailey here again. Thankful for another opportunity to worship with you guys. I'm at my actual house this time. Last week I definitely was in a church, not at a house. And thanks for your guys' kind comments and absolute hilarity. I literally I was laughing so hard watching back. But today we're going to sing Alive by Hillsong Young and Free, and I just love the concept of that because of accepting Christ into our lives, He becomes our freedom. He becomes everything we are, and as He is in us, we are alive in Him. He's alive in us, and we can do what He has asked us to do, which is to go and just share His love with our friends, with our families, with other people at church, everyone that we come in contact with. So let's sing this together, Alive. 'Cause I was lost with a broken heart. You picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I'm born again. Forever safe in the Savior's hands. 'Cause you are more than words could say. I follow you, Lord, for all my days. Fix my eyes following your ways. Forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher. Your love, never ending. Whoa, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are the hope we need. 'Cause your love has set us free. Whoa. Of the darkest night, let your love be the shining light. I'm breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down to set us free. everything in this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face, and I will live that your will be done. 'Cause I won't stop till your kingdom comes. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are the hope we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, come on, sing. You are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are the hope we need. Your love has set us free. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are the hope we need. Your love has set us free. Whoa. Hope you guys have a great rest of your youth group. See you soon.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Bailey, again. Super helpful.
muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
He's
Chill.
always trying to stifle me.
Chill out for a second. You should be, like, getting ready, all right? So, thank you, Bailey, again for everything. Super helpful for us. I would make a fool of myself trying to do that. So, it's really amazing that we have someone like Bailey who wants to do that for us. And we felt bad, and we even said, like, hey, we appreciate it, but we can just keep playing the same video over and over again because it seemed like you guys liked it. And he was like, no, I like playing, and I got nothing else to do. It's quarantine, right? So he's going to be doing that, I think, weekly, as long as we're in here. No pressure on him to do that, but he's amazing, so thanks again. People want you to stay muted, by the way.
Rude! I know you hear me.
So,
Rude!
anyways, so tonight you have the privilege of hearing from Maggie. So I'm going to transition over to her in a second, but just ask that you guys could pay attention, listen to what she has to say, and just try to like figure out, what she's talking about tonight and how that applies to your lives now. Things you can do. I mean, we should not be busy at all. There should be school work for you guys to do, and then that's it. So the excuse of like, oh, I'm so busy, I can't do, I can't spend time in the Word, or I can't, apply anything with Jesus to my life. That doesn't exist. That's fake. That's a lie. So you have time. So that's my prayer for tonight, that you guys would pay attention and that you would try to figure out how you can apply this information to your life. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pass it over to Margaret, and she's going to take it over from here.
I know I've said this numerous times. My real name is not Margaret. She is just my alter ego. Marge is just who comes out of me when I am extremely in my extroverted stage, which is a lot of the times with you guys. But I am just an original Maggie. I'm just the OG Maggie. So, Billy's like rolling his eyes over there. I can always tell because he takes this deep sigh in, and it's just one of his little quirks. So anyway, I am so excited to get to talk to you guys tonight. I know I do it a lot on Wednesdays and things like that during our normal routine. And so just that I get to continue that in this space just brings me a lot of joy and a lot of, it's just a blessing to me. So anyway, I think last week there were 2 revelations that came out of it. Was one, Marge, not Maggie. Maggie's been real good. Marge has been eating so many snacks, and Steve ate a raw egg. I mean, I think all of us remember that. But I think the biggest thing that Steve was getting to us, right, was that he talked to us about keeping our eyes on the actual cooked cookie. A lot of the times we get caught up in the different ingredients that go into that cookie, when really the prize is the cooked cookie at the end of the 18 minutes. That might be overbaked. 12 minutes that it takes. And so, like I said, when you saw that Southern Valley video, so many comments came in like, whoa, that's a lot of food. Yeah. And it was all before noon. So I snack all day long, every day. Being home this much, I just cannot seem to fight the urge to snack, eat, and drink lots and lots and lots of coffee. I think I make 2 10-cup pots a day. And I also drink iced coffee. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm probably going to get an ulcer, but that's just what it is. It's fine. In these moments, though, where I have all the time in the world to sit around my house, teach our children the things that I don't know what to teach, and try to get more engaged with the Lord and more in tune with what He's calling to me and saying to me. I think God is really using this time, at least for me, to use physical food, like all of those food things that you saw me eat, all of the snacks, as a picture to point to the spiritual food that I actually need. So how many of you guys, and I'm very thankful that Billy's microphone and camera are off right now. I'm just going to preface that. How many of you guys have eaten a meal that just isn't satisfying? Again, Billy cannot answer, nor can my children. And I think it's a resounding yes. I think we all have probably had a meal where we're so hungry, we're so excited to eat dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever meal it is that you just left feeling unsatisfied. And it's just not there, right? And I think, I say that a lot in like a transitional state. So I'll try to work on that. But life tends to be all about the things that we look towards to fill us, right? I feel like I leave feeling unsatisfied because I'm looking to be filled by this meal, filled by this food, feeling some type of way afterwards, and I'm just not. And a lot of life tends to be that way, I think. And so we're going to open up our Bible. So if you have a Bible, we're going to be in Isaiah 55. We're going OT this week. And we're going to read verses 1 to 7. I'm going to read from the Message, and then I'm going to quote the NIV afterwards. So I'm going to do a little flip-flop, but follow along in your Bibles if you can. Again, the passage is Isaiah 55. We'll be in verses 1 through 7. The Message says this: "Hey there, all who are thirsty, come to the water. Are you penniless? Come anyway. Buy and eat. Come buy your drinks and buy your milk. Buy without money. Everything's free. Why do you spend your money on junk food, your hard-earned cash on cotton candy? Listen to me. Listen well. Eat only the best. Fill yourself with only the finest. Pay attention. Come close now. Listen carefully to my life-giving, life-nourishing words. I'm making you a lasting covenant commitment with you, the same that I made with David. Sure, solid, enduring love. I set him up as a witness to the nations, made him a prince and leader of the nations, and now I'm doing it in you. You'll summon nations you've never heard of, and nations who've never heard of you will come running to you. Because of me, your God, because the Holy of Israel has honored you. Seek God while he's here to be found. Pray to him while he's close at hand. Let the wicked abandon their way of life and the evil their way of thinking. Let them come back to God, who is merciful. Come back to our God, who is lavish with forgiveness." And man, when I was reading through this passage, especially in the Message version, when it says, who is lavish with forgiveness, while that's not the main theme for what I'm going to continue on talking about, I think about how much forgiveness I need every day when I am just beyond overwhelmed with whatever it may be. And I'm like, I lash out, and whether it's anger or yelling.
They're telling you to back away from the mic because you're screaming.
I'm screaming, I'm sorry, or whatever it may be, that I immediately go, I'm like, man, Liam, I'm so sorry, I overreacted there. Or Shepherd, Mommy, sorry. And that's kind of all that those guys need. And then when it's with Billy, it's a little bit more, ooh, I'm really seeing a more clear picture of who I am in these moments. And that lavish, that he's, what is the exact word? Lavish with forgiveness. It just brings me a lot of hope for that is not the end of my story. But I think going back to what we were talking about with the unsatisfying meals that we can all relate to a lot of the times, we all know what it feels like to be hungry, whether it's for those 5 minutes before your mom or dad gives you dinner, or when it's past your snack time, you didn't get one and you're waiting for that meal. I don't know when it is. I normally wake up starving. And so we all know what it's like to feel hunger, in a very superficial way for sure, I think for a lot of us, but we all know what it feels like to be hungry. We all know what it feels like to be thirsty. I don't know that Billy actually does because he only drinks about 6 ounces of water every day, but that's for another day. But we all know what that feels like. So when we read this text about longing for food, and spending it on worthless things that don't leave us satisfied, we can understand what the text is trying to say, because we can all relate to those types of feelings. It makes sense to us. It's written so relatably. The feeling of hunger pangs are something we can all understand, and it is because it's so familiar. But the physical hunger we feel, there's an even deeper hunger that our body is screaming for. Our soul hungers for purpose and meaning. We are all trying to satisfy the hunger of our soul in so many ways, so many different ways. But it all comes down to this. We have the choice between these two tables. So the question is, which table are you going to eat from? The first table, the table that is costly, filled with unsatisfying things of the world, a lot of what the first couple verses were talking about. Or are we going to eat from the table that is full of abundant love, mercy, and grace that satisfies our soul because it comes from the Lord? And I think about this time that we have, the time that we're home, the freedom of our schedules and not being confined by our extracurriculars. What better time to examine the state of our hunger when we have no place else to go? We can examine what hunger we're actually trying to satisfy, what table we're currently sitting at, and we can try to figure out how to move from the one table that we may be at to the table that comes from the Lord. And so this is the question that I hope you guys will take back in your families and discuss. And it's from the Isaiah passage in the NIV version. It's the Lord speaking. And it says, "Why do you spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which does not satisfy?" And I really urge you guys to take that question, ask yourself that, talk it over with your families, and figure out why do you do that? And what better time to re-examine and refocus so that the hunger you're trying to satisfy is what comes from this longing to be connected to our Lord. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. As always, if you have prayer requests, please leave them in the chat box, or you can text them to me personally. We go back through and I read through them. I pray over them. I think about them through the week and pray for them and stuff. So it is a space for you to leave your prayer requests. We definitely connect there. So Billy is going to end our night in prayer tonight. So would you guys just bow your heads and pray with me, or pray with Billy and me tonight?
God, thank you for tonight. Thank you for the technology that we have, that we can still meet virtually, even though it's not the same. It still is better than nothing, and we thank you for that. We thank you that we have the means to do that. I pray that our hearts and minds were open tonight to what you wanted us to pull away from Maggie's talk. Thank you for speaking through her, Lord. I pray that we would just try to implement that into our lives this week. When we come together and we meet and we have these talks at the end, they're not meant to just be an end cap to the night. They're meant to be something where we finish on them so that when you go on to the rest of your night and the rest of your week, that's the last thing that you heard, Lord, kids. So I pray over all of you. I pray that Jesus would be with you this week. I pray that we would understand you better because of meeting still, Lord. I thank you again for this, and it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right,
guys. Billy is going to leave the stream up for a couple minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
After we exit screen left. I don't know the technical terms, guys. No. But we're going to leave, and Billy will leave it up so you can get those prayer requests. And it's been a blessing to be with you guys tonight. I am looking forward already to next week, and maybe Billy will let me shave his leg then. I don't really know. Probably not. I'm probably never allowed to come near him with a razor again.
Never again.
But thank you guys for joining us tonight. Enjoy Easter. Enjoy that time with your family and the new traditions that you may be celebrating. And I will see you guys on Friday with Amber.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. We'll see you guys later.